The gift of your imperfection. So here's a background. Shirzad Chamine, my coach with positive intelligence, highlights the dual nature of the mind. Shirzad emphasizes that it can be our best friend or our worst enemy, depending upon our control over it. He introduces the concept of the sage perspective, a state of mind that is driven by positive emotions and by constructive actions, enabling us to tackle life on life's terms, tackling life's challenges more effectively. That sage mode is characterized by 5 sage powers: the explore power, empathize power, navigate, innovate, and activate powers, which together combined empower individuals to transform those negative circumstances into opportunities for growth and for success. By mastering these sage powers, one can shift their mindset from self-sabotage to self-empowerment and truly unlock their full potential. So today, I want to help you focus on the gift that is your imperfections. Shirzad notes, most of us are continuously judging ourselves for being so imperfect. That's the attitude of the judge. Our saboteurs, plus many other saboteurs, are what positive intelligence calls or terms accomplice saboteurs. But as Shirzad says, the sage perspective is at everything. And he means every single thing can be converted into a gift, into an opportunity, and that includes our own imperfections. So consider, what are the gifts of your imperfections? Shirzad uses the following examples to drive the point home, helpful for me to consider. So he says, consider the devastating impact on a child. If a parent were truly perfect, the child would grow up with deep shame and guilt about not being nearly as perfect as the perfect parent. Similarly, Shirzad said, consider the deflating impact on a team if the team leader were somehow or appeared to be perfect. All the team members would constantly feel discouraged. They would feel inferior because they couldn't match that level of perfection. There's no vulnerability in perfection, he says. There's no humility in it. There's no possibility for others to connect with you, to feel similar to you. Perfection, even if it were possible, would make us inhuman and impossible to relate to. Similarly, I would never have wanted my own 2 kids, Shirzad says, to grow up without any of their own saboteurs. Why? Because they would have zero empathy and understanding of the saboteur-related struggles that every other human being on this planet is confronting every single day. They would feel so isolated and different, incapable of truly relating to others or having compassion for how tough it is to be human and to have to deal with those saboteurs. These are just some of the examples that he gives of the gifts of imperfection. So today's tool, the gift of your imperfection. Step 1, consider anything about yourself that you have been judging as imperfect. Step 2, I want you to consider how that thing that you have been judging as imperfect is already a gift, or what could you do to convert it into a gift? Step 3, love yourself for the beautifully imperfect being that you are. And finally, step 4, appreciate the many gifts of that imperfection. Instead of judging today, feel gratitude for your imperfection. And a +1, repeat all day, every day. So here's to living unstoppably free together today.